something going on here. I need to understand it. Like you do.
That's exactly why you shouldn't be here.
You might say a demonic entity falls under our expertise. Crooked man's waiting on you.
That's interesting. Oh, you didn't want me to squash?
No, squashing's good.
I heard tales about him all my life. Most just called him the Crooked Man.
I thought Big Red wasn't scared of anything.
Oh, I know something you're afraid of.
You hear something?
Your road ends in the dark like mine.
Let's just keep on coming.
It ain't even really begun.
Come on, Snake, let's rattle.
Let not your horns be troubled. By way they know not. I will make the darkness light. And the crooked things straight.
How's it going, everybody? Rob here, back with another video, and yeah, we're back with another audio / video podcast for NOVAKORP. This is episode 17, and I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break from the Conjuring stuff, and good God, this I told myself I probably wouldn't do this movie. Like, I had no intention of watching it. I had no intention of watching this film. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Yeah, we're talking about Hellboy the Crooked Man. And I'm gonna say this. When the reboot came out, I will admit, I was a little bit irritated that they didn't bring back Ron Perlman because he's a classic as Hellboy. That there were certain other things that occurred in the remake that I didn't like. Like, for instance, they made Hellboy kind of whinier than he was in the previous films. But at the very least, I got and understood some of the changes. But I will say this. This one, like, good God. This was a dumpster fire of a movie. Now, I'm going to say this, because apparently this is based on one of the actual, like, comic books for the Hellboy franchise, which is titled by the same name. I think, like, I want to say it's close to, like, being note for note. Maybe? I haven't read the comic, so I don't know. But there are certain things that came up in this particular movie that happened in the comic books. So, that much I know. But does that save this movie? Hell fucking no. It does not. This movie is garbage. It was released in 2024. It was directed by Brian Taylor, written by Christopher Golden, Mike Mignola, and Brian Taylor. So literally you had 3 writers for this movie. Starring Jack Kesey, Jefferson White, Adeline Rudolph, and many, 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 many others. To start this off, Hellboy, a rookie BPRD agent in the 1950s. Technically, it's in the 1970s, which they got that wrong for for IMDb. Shame on you. Hellboy and a rookie BPRD agent in the 1970s, late 70s, because I think it was like 1979, that is mentioned in the thing. Again, shame on you, IMDb, for screwing it up. Are sent to the Appalachians, where they discover a remote community dominated by witches and led by the sinister local demon, the Crooked Man. Now, first, another correction I have to make for IMDb's little description. No, they weren't sent to Appalachians. They were stranded there, considering that this literally starts off with a fast-speeding train with Hellboy and 2 agents on the train trying to carry back to the BPRD a spider that is infested with a supposed demon or creature, whatever. Regardless, it's able to grow like 50 to 100 times its size at will. And it's able, I guess, depending, because the evil in the Appalachians, this thing gets loose, kills one of the agents, and the car that Hellboy and the other agent were in gets derailed. And they get stranded in the Appalachians, where, yes, they do come across people who are afflicted by witches in the area, including one so sinister, the Crooked Man. The movie itself, I want to say, it reminded me of something I would have seen in, like, the second Hellboy movie, where you have this fast-paced, slow-down freaking editing style, where things speed up, and then slow down, and then speed up, and then slow down. It got really, really, really fucking irritating with me. I think, me personally, especially when they're trying to convey action, is one of the laziest fucking ways of editing. And it just makes me want to vomit. Because I'm trying to focus on something, and you just keep going fast and slow and fast and slow. It was just editing itself is so fucking garbage in this movie. It looks cheap. It really fucking does. The acting is meh. Then again, it's like you have like mainly a lot of the secondary cast are a bunch of freaking hillbillies. And at this point, it's just like, why the fuck do I care? Why do I care? I'll give, if I were to like give one good thing about this movie, one good thing, and I don't want to, but they don't hyper focus on his backstory. Okay, no, I strike that because actually they do. I'm correcting myself because in a sense they do, but they don't keep with the same fucking backstory as the other goddamn movies. Like, it tries to do its own thing, which is stupid. It is so fucking stupid. Whereas, like, the original, like, Hellboy, he is Anumum Rama, who is a, as it's kind of described, I mean, at least for the original, like, movies, basically a key to a doorway that will unleash a god of chaos. That was his origin. He was sent, after, a botched freaking, machine gone wrong by the Nazis, basically stopped by the American soldiers. Hellboy is able to come from the other side and, is raised to be a member of the BPRD. For the reboot, they kind of do the same thing. Except where you have Professor Room, who was played by John Hurt, who was, I want to say, the caring, disappointed dad. You had the freaking guy who, I keep forgetting this actor's name, so somebody's going to correct me. You had the guy who played as the curator for the hotel in the John Wick films. I know he's in other stuff. I can't not for the life of me remember his damn name. But he played more of the stern, no-nonsense dad for Professor Broom in that movie. Which I will say, like, in terms of those two movies, I gotta give them props on that. This one, we don't even have a Professor Broom. We don't. We just have this agent that has followed, or at least is here with Hellboy in this whole venture. And it's just all this freaking craziness. I honestly, like, it felt so damn low budget. I'm not happy with it. It's not a great movie. And I think a lot of people, including people from IMDb, agree with me, because they literally gave it a 4.5 out of 10. This movie is not worth it. And going back to, like, the origins of Hellboy, because, good God. Yeah, no. The origin is not even close. Not even fucking close to what we've established in other films. It's like, look, if you're going to do and honestly, I think going forward, especially if there's other movies based on this damn character, you know what? Stop bringing up his fucking origin story, okay? Stop bringing it up. You don't need to continuously bring up his origin. We know the origin. Maybe, if anything, instead of a fucking flashback, or at least a segment that basically wastes their time, actually just tell us that, hey, this is what happened. This is why he's here. Let's just do the job. That's basically it. I don't need his fucking origin story. And I want to point out, too, that it feels contrived with this, like, reboot of his fucking origin. Like, I didn't care. It's like, oh, his mom was a witch. Oh, okay. And that, by the way, that is the backstory. Not that he's a child fated to, destroy all of mankind. No, he was just a freaking child of a witch that looks like a demon. I hate it. I hate it so much. This was garbage. And you guys know what rating I'm going to give it. It's, not beating around the bush. Not going to beat around the bush on it. It's fucking burn it. Burnt piss on the ashes. Though, more than likely, if you were to actually, let's say, if Hellboy was a real person, you try doing that, he's fireproof. So it's not like it's going to do anything for him. So either way, I'm basically wasting my time on, the freaking lighter fluid and the matches. So, anyhow. This movie was dumb. I hate it. I absolutely fucking hate it. On the bright side, you know what? I'll say this. On the bright side, it was fucking cheap. I didn't buy this or didn't get this when it first came out. I waited for it to be discounted the shit out of. And sure enough, I got my wish. It was discounted. And I was able to watch it. So, I'm happy about that. If there's one good thing about this movie, it's that I paid dirt cheap money for this movie. And even then, I still feel cheated. So, anyway, that's it for me. I'm done. Burn this movie. This movie sucks. It is garbage. I'm done. I want to, after this, I'm going to have some more gaming content and whatnot, and other stuff that I really enjoy. So, anyway, screw this movie. It's trash. I'm gone. Thank you all for watching or listening. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on all of our socials, it's in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you guys next video.